Good morning, everyone. Coach Jandy here. So I want to talk about outcomes, and I have a kind of an oxymoron relationship with outcomes. You know, the outside self-help world and people that a lot of times, not everybody, but that are on the path of self-development say, oh, it's not healthy to have outcomes and we shouldn't be outcome driven. So I agree and I disagree. And here's the deal, guys, is that without outcomes, then why would we have goals? Why would we want for anything? I mean, when we think about having a job or a career or a relationship or even having children, you know, there's outcomes, there's things that we want to have naturally happen. And that is just being called, you know, having goals and desires and passions of the heart, you know, that we were deserving to have, that God said, you know, I have these gifts for you. So, of course, we want outcomes, and we want outcomes that are good and positive for us. There is nothing wrong with wanting a certain outcome. Now, that being said, I know that a lot of relationships and a lot of job opportunities and all those kinds of things get destroyed or, you know, upset because we have a certain outcome on it. Now, this is where the important step is with outcomes. Is the key is we have to manage the outcomes. So it's okay to have outcomes and want outcomes, but we have to manage the expectation of what is it that we're looking for and is it reasonable? Okay, so that's where we get tripped up. A lot of times we put expectations on things that just cannot be met. And so whether it's that relationship and that person that just, you know, you're fighting up against something that person is never going to have the particular outcomes or give you what you need, then you're going to be barking up the wrong tree and you're going to be barking all the time, and it's going to be very upsetting to you. So that's going to be very difficult. If you go for that career, you know, that maybe you're not fully talented in, or it's not your natural skill set, but you're trying to force yourself into that job or into that role, the outcome is not going to be good. And so your expectation of the situation is what needs to be managed and is out of balance. So when we go for a goal, you know, one of the things that I teach people is try it before you buy it, if at all possible. And that's not, you know, possible in all situations because you can't really necessarily try a person on. But in a job and a career, I tell people, you know, go talk to other people that are in that business or doing that job. Go shadow them for a few days or a week. A good friend of mine thought he wanted to be a doctor. He was about to take his MCATs. He was about to spend a whole lot of money and a whole lot of years in school. He went and followed a doctor around for 2 weeks and hated it, you know, and totally took a different career path because he tried it on, you know. So he thought that he wanted one thing, you know, and wanted a certain outcome, but realized, you know, he had a different expectation and it ended up to be something completely different. Now, we can't do that in all situations, but my overall message today is, guys, quit beating yourself up that you want a certain outcome. It's okay. You want to be happy. You want to make good money or to have the right career or the right children or any of that. That is okay. That's just called having passion, having goals. The key is on those goals and those things, just make sure that you're managing your expectations and that you can live up, that they can live up, that the situation can live up to what it is that you're looking to have happen. And then you got to drive really hard to make those things happen, you know. But if you're forcing something, and I did a video on this a couple days ago, if you're forcing something that's not supposed to happen, it's not going to happen. So it's okay to want certain outcomes, just to manage those outcomes and your expectation. So that's what I have today from Coach Jandy. Check me out on YouTube. I have lots of these videos. Please share this out on Facebook and check me out at coachjandy.com. I am available for coaching, so please contact me to get started on your goals today. Talk to you soon. Bye.